Welcome to your PEBT skill building lessons. We're glad to have you join us. This is the second in a series of learning opportunities, some self-directed like this one, and others through Zoom or in-person sessions. Today's skill building session will help you develop the knowledge and skills needed to perform the duties of a PEBT benefits administrator effectively. We will focus on your role, some key benefits terminology, and drill down further around where to find relevant information to support you in your day-to-day duties. Let's jump in. We know you administer multiple plans, and each plan is slightly different. Having clear definitions helps you apply the PEBT benefit rules accurately. You will find a definition section on our website, and it's a great resource when you are uncertain. I encourage you to visit the page and take a spin through it so you're familiar with the terms. Let's look at a few definitions that will impact your work and help you support members. Two key tasks in AdminNet include enrolling or terminating a member. In the context of AdminNet, enrolling a member means using the AdminNet system to set up an employee with the benefits they are eligible for on the correct start dates. On the flip side, terminating a member means using the AdminNet system to stop coverage for an employee and/or their dependents, spouse and children, on the date they are no longer eligible to receive some or all of the benefits. In completing those tasks, it is important to understand our definition of a member and a dependent. Member means a member as defined in the trust agreement who meets the eligibility requirements outlined in the summary of benefits and/or the collective agreement. Dependent means any of the following persons for whom coverage is provided under this plan. One spouse of the member, as defined in the summary of benefits, any unmarried child, stepchild, legally adopted child, or legal ward, but not a foster child, as defined in the summary of benefits. You can find the summary of benefits on the PEBT website by clicking on My Benefits and selecting your school district. In these processes, you will need to know the effective date and understand what an enrollment grace period is and how we define a late applicant. You can read the definitions here. Be sure to visit the definitions on the website to learn about things such as coverage conversion, life events, and the definition of actively working to support your day-to-day role supporting members. Let's check in on your learning. Where will you find definitions relevant to unionized support staff benefits? A, on the PBC website in AdminNet, B, on the PEBT website under definitions, or C, on the PEBT SharePoint site. The correct answer is B, on the PEBT website under definitions. You have an important role in administering the benefits for district unionized support staff. Their benefits are provided through PEBT. Most importantly, you are often the first point of contact for members regarding their plan. In this lesson, we will cover both your communication responsibilities and your administrative responsibilities. To simplify things, the Joint Early Intervention Services and LTD administration responsibilities will be reviewed in specific training modules for these benefits. For members, you are often their point of contact regarding benefits. This is especially important during onboarding. You provide new employees with a link to the PEBT website so they can review their benefit plan information. If your district has opted for ID cards to come to the district instead of directly sent to the employee, then it is your responsibility to distribute ID cards to employees covered by your plan. It's also your role to offer guidance when an employee needs help with the claims process, and of course, you must inform employees losing coverage of the option to convert benefits to an individual plan. There is a notice of conversion form on the PEBT website to assist you with this task. In addition to the communication steps, your role includes a variety of timely actions to ensure members' benefits are handled according to the plan rules. You are responsible for applying rules and enrolling a new or reinstated employee into the correct division, class, and plan on AdminNet, along with making updates in a timely fashion. Your responsibilities include ensuring all employee applications, waivers, changes, and terminations are completed correctly, signed by the employee and you as required, and changes are made in AdminNet within the time limits. Updating earnings information periodically through AdminNet for individuals or through a mass salary upload using the template available from PBC or the PEBT SharePoint site. Updating dependent student status or confirming recertification of student status through AdminNet when required by PBC. Completing the employer portion of a life or AD&D claim form promptly and assisting the beneficiary through the claim process. Downloading and paying your monthly invoice on time, and downloading, reviewing, modifying, and submitting the Core LTD Enhancement Report to PEBT Monthly if this applies to your district. We will share more details on how to complete these actions in upcoming skill building lessons. Let's check in on your learning. What are the 2 buckets of responsibilities for the district? A. Monitoring reports and claims. B. Communicating to members and monitoring reports. Or C. Member support, communication, and timely, detailed administration actions. The correct answer is C. Member support, communication, and timely, detailed administration actions. In Lesson 1, we share 3 places to find tools and information that support your role. The PEBT website, where you can find things like forms, FAQs, and definitions. The SharePoint site, where you can exchange confidential information and find the detailed administration guides. And AdminNet on the PBC website, where you perform most of your actions. Let's take a closer look. Once your AdminNet access is active, you will be able to access the home page. If you have not activated your account, review Skill Building Lesson 1 to learn how to get that done. On the home page, you will see a variety of tiles that will guide you. There is a Getting Started with AdminNet tour, a 15-minute video that walks you through how to use AdminNet. You are strongly encouraged to take this tour. It's important to use the PEBT Consolidated Administration Reference Guide in conjunction with the General Admin Guide, as some rules and processes for PEBT are different and unique to PEBT. If after watching the video and reviewing the reference guide you still have questions, contact PBC for a AdminNet training session. Use the PEBT Consolidated Administration Reference Guide in conjunction with PBC's online AdminNet Guide. This guide ensures you have the specifics relevant to the unionized support staff benefits, which differ from other benefits you may administer. The Consolidated Administration Reference Guide provides details on how AdminNet is set up to administer waiting periods for your PEBT group, FAQs based on questions asked by benefits administrators, a link to the Mass Salary Loader, and a link to the Core LTD Reimbursement Process Guide. It is important to read this guide when you first become a benefits administrator and reference it when you have administration questions. As noted in Lesson 1, the PEBT website is a wealth of information. Under Member Benefits, you will find details for each benefit in these sections. For district, union, local specific information, click on the My Benefits link located at the top left of every page. I also want to remind you about the FAQ page. It provides the administration processes for all benefits based on scenarios. There are links to the appropriate forms or relevant sections of the website. This section of the website is intended to help you and members understand what happens to benefits in the case of different work and life circumstances. Once you select a category, you will be provided with several possible What Happens When situation links. These links will lead you to detailed information members need to know about their benefits and what actions should be taken. The FAQs are divided into 3 sections. Gs and LTD have their own sections, and administration for all other benefits is under the Benefits FAQ tab. We recommend reading this section. Let's check in on your learning. What are 3 key sources of information to support your role as a district benefits administrator of the Unionized Support Staff Benefits Plan? A. PEBT website, AdminNet, PEBT Consolidated Administration Reference Guide. B. PEBT website, PBC website, AdminNet. Or C. PBC website, PEBT SharePoint, and the Desjardins website. The correct answer is A. PEBT website, AdminNet, and PEBT Consolidated Administration Reference Guide. Congratulations! You have just completed the second in a series of skill building lessons. You can now recognize key benefits terminology used by PEBT, describe your district responsibilities, and find relevant information to support your role as an administrator. If you haven't already, please reach out to schedule a targeted orientation. If you would like to request any in-meeting training, contact the PEBT office to start the discussion. And thanks for spending the time to learn about PEBT. This concludes Skill Building Lesson 2, Roles and Supporting Information. You can find more self-directed skill building modules on the PEBT website.